What's up, dudes and dudettes? It's Jimmy, aka Zero Tolerance 55 here, with a special little update video for my BioShock Explained series. The purpose of this video is to answer two major questions that I left unanswered in my past 8 parts, as well as give you guys a glimpse and let you know what's going on with the future parts, in terms of BioShock Infinite. So, really quick before I get into BioShock Infinite, I just want to answer two major questions that I did leave unanswered, and I realized I left them unanswered. And I've gotten a lot of, messages and comments regarding these two questions, so I figured I'd make a little video really quick to answer them. The first of these two questions is what happened to Mark and his daughter? As you guys remember, I told the story of Mark Metzer and his daughter Cindy. Mark had become a big daddy, Cindy had become a little sister, and I made the comment that you come across them in BioShock 2. And I never went into detail about it in my BioShock 2 video. Long story short, as Subject Delta in BioShock 2, you actually come across a Big Daddy Little Sister pair who actually have the names Mark and Cindy instead of Big Daddy Little Sister. Now, there is no canon storyline to this, so the player can choose what to do. He can leave them alone, let them roam themselves. He can kill Mark, harvest Cindy, kill Mark, free Cindy. It's one of those things that unless you knew the backstory, you had no clue why these two had names. But knowing the backstory, you had to choose what you wanted to do. And personally, my opinion is I killed Mark to save Cindy because I felt that's what he would have wanted. He would have wanted his daughter free. Shit, he was willing to go to Rapture, become a big daddy to protect his daughter. So I figured if it meant his daughter would have a normal free life after Rapture, I figured he would want to be sacrificed. So that's what I always did. I've talked to other people who just left him alone so they could be content, being a big daddy little sister team forever in a sense. So, like I said, that one is entirely up to the player. I gave you what I did and what I think should happen in terms of the storyline, but like I said, it's all up to how you interpret it. The second question that I got asked a lot of actually, and I didn't even realize I forgot it, was what happens in the evil ending of BioShock 2? How do things change? And there's two big changes. As you know, at the end of BioShock 2, I made the comment that, you know, Eleanor saves Sophia Lamb so Lamb can, live with the fact that her daughter chose Delta over her. Well, if you're playing through the game as evil, Sophia Lamb gets drowned by Eleanor. So that is one little kind of evil thing that happens is Eleanor drowns her own mother because she saw how like ruthless and cruel Delta could be. Now it continues past that. If Delta, harvested all the little sisters, what killed everyone he could, the true evil ending. When they get to the surface, instead of Eleanor, absorbing Delta's atom into her as, loving and bright skies and happy ending, all that stuff, Eleanor kind of brutally harvests Delta's atom against his will because she wants to preserve his experience and his survival instincts to make herself stronger. She then watches as all the bodies of the dead splicers rise to the surface. The corpse-filled ocean around her is crashing in the waves because a violent thunderstorm is gathering overhead, and you get the vibe that that's because of Eleanor, and it kind of foreshadows basically the hell that the surface world is in for because she has been unleashed upon them, and they're gonna face her wrath. There's two other side endings. That's the worst ending. You've heard the best ending. There's like a sad, they call them the sad ending and the selfish ending. Both of them are if you didn't stick fully good, didn't stick fully evil. The selfish ending is more towards the evil end. Like if you can think of, there's evil, slightly good, and good. The selfish one is slightly evil. The sad one is slightly good. They just have different tones to them. But like I said, the worst ending is she's basically psychotic and is getting ready to invade land, kind of like the ending of one where all the splicers come up and steal the nuclear submarine. and then the good ending is the one I laid out in BioShock Explained, BioShock 2 Part 2. All right, those two questions aside, BioShock Infinite. I've gotten a lot of questions about it. I've surprisingly got a lot of comments saying good luck. Before I get into that, great fucking game. Sorry for my language, but it is amazing. I loved every aspect of it. I won't lie, at first I was iffy on it because it did not take place in Rapture. It did not make terms, and from the trailers and stuff, it did not make sense in terms of the storyline. But the reason it took me so long to beat it, because I've gotten a lot of people going, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? You're a big BioShock fan. Why haven't you beaten it yet? I won't lie, work, fiance, all that stuff got in the way. But on top of that, I explored and collected almost every audio log. Explored and, took in all the sites, learned the entire story. So I had a bunch of people, going, okay, I didn't really understand this, this, and this. Whereas when I finished the game, I understood the whole storyline. Granted, I took notes because, I'm doing these videos, but I understood the whole storyline. So what I'm going to do is the next video that I upload in the BioShock Explained series is going to be a retelling of the events of the game. Obviously it's going to have a big spoiler thing at the beginning because it is a new game. I'm going to retell everything that happened in the game, how it happened. Then I'm going to create another video that goes back and explains the stuff that people might have missed, or the most commonly screwed up stuff, or stuff that's just flat out confusing that needs more explanation. So, like I said, that is coming very soon. I'm writing the video actually right now, typing it all out, figuring out what I'm going to say, what I'm going to talk about, taking all my notes. So, that's coming out very soon. To everyone who's been on me to get it out, trust me, it's coming. So like I said, 2 thumbs way up to BioShock Infinite. The videos are coming soon. I am so glad you guys are patient enough to stick this out and wait for me to put up this video. So, like I said, it's coming soon. Thank you for all the questions, all the comments, everything like that. I appreciate them. You know the drill. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Um, thank you guys for watching all my videos, and BioShock Infinite Explained will be out very soon.